Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to tell you a very interesting thing. We all struggle with words. We repeat the same words again and again because we don't have that collection of words, or we don't know how to use certain words. And the problem with us is we are not able to find the right word while we are speaking in English. Okay, another thing is we find it very difficult to collect vocabulary and then memorize the words and its meanings and its usage and everything else. So today I'm going to talk about a very simple method, a very simple way you can learn new vocabulary, you can learn new words, and you will be able to use it in your sentences or in your English conversations. This is a very simple technique and it is very handy, guys. Trust me on this, you don't have to sit and Google every single word, or you don't have to collect new words, like random words you don't have to pick up. This is a very easy method of collecting new words, knowing its usage, and then reusing it in your own sentences. It's that practical, it's that simple. So you don't have to do a lot of exercise, and you don't have to take out time separately for building up your vocabulary or coming up with or collecting new words and writing it down, its meaning, its usage, and then memorizing it, or again recalling it, or again revising it to get hold of the word. Okay, so guys, I'm your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. And if you haven't subscribed my channel, if you want to learn to speak English fluently and confidently, if you want to know simple, easy, interesting ways of learning to speak English or learning the language, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos. Do write your comments in the comment section, and don't forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. So stay tuned, stay connected, and watch my entire video to learn the skill. Let's get started. The first thing I'm going to tell you is how to collect words or vocabulary. What is the easiest and the simplest way of collecting words and vocabulary which is used every day, which is very practical and which is very common, right? There are lots of things which is spoken every single day, and you will get to hear that word every single day. So that is why we have to search a source where you can get those words from. So that once you collect those words and you start using it and you start listening to it every single day, you will be able to memorize it easily, and automatically it will come to your mind when you will listen to that word. So the idea here is, guys, if you start listening to same words again and again, you don't have to memorize it, right? If you listen to that word every single day, it will automatically be there in your brain, and the next time you will hear that, immediately you will get to recall its meaning and its usage. So you will not have to do any hard work here. It will be automatic. So I'm going to automate everything for you. So the first step is choosing the right source from where you can get the vocabulary or you can collect new words. So there are lots of sources which you can collect these new words. What I'm going to do today is I've started reading this book. I'm reading this book. So I'm going to take a chapter and I'm going to collect these words from a paragraph from here. Okay, so whatever words comes in this paragraph, I'm going to pick those words and I'm going to tell its meaning and its usage. Okay, and I'm going to pick up those words which are very commonly used or I have heard it frequently. Okay, in books you might get some fancy words also, which is not a problem, guys. If you start knowing those words also, it will improve your speech, it will improve your communication skills, it will enhance your English speaking skills. People will get impressed with your usage of words and sentences and everything else. So one or two here and there fancy words is perfectly okay. You should start making it a point that you should collect one or two fancy words as well. So books are the right source of collecting words. So whenever you are reading something out loud, or you're listening to any information, or you're reading an article on your mobile phone or a news on your phone, make it a point that whatever words comes there, you know its meaning. And if you don't know its meaning, write it down somewhere, collect it, probably note it down on your mobile or your laptop in the notes section. Start knowing its meaning and its usage then and there. So it will be much easier for you to remember that word and know that word if you are exercising it on the spot. So that is the best way of collecting new words. So whatever information you're listening to, or you're watching, or you're reading, these are the three sources. Either you're listening to something, you're reading something, or you are watching something. Okay, make it a point that you collect words from that. And if you know words, what you're listening to, or you're watching, or you're reading, well and good. You don't have to take any extra effort to find new words again. Next day you can try again. Next day when you read something, or you listen to something, or you watch something, see what you don't know. So in this way, you start collecting words. So what will happen is you will collect words on the spot. You will know its meaning on the spot. You will know its usage on the spot, because you have that sentence with you and you know how it is used, why it is used, and what it means. Okay, so if you will do it in a practical way, it will be much easier for you to collect new words, know its meaning, use that vocabulary in your speech or in your conversations. Okay, so next time, whenever you start reading something, start watching something, you start listening something, then and there start collecting that vocabulary. Pay attention to vocabulary, which I always tell you, right? So if you do it on the spot, on the go, it will be much easier for you to recollect everything or memorize things. Take it from me. Trust me on this. Follow it for a month and you will see the difference. And you don't have to collect any fancy words. These are the very basic words which are used every day in our speeches, in our conversations. So whenever you are listening to or watching or reading anything, focus on the words and you will know it. Coming to the next stage, I'm going to pick up some words and I'm going to tell its meaning and its usage. Okay, first word is overwhelming. Now, this word is called overwhelming. Pay attention to the pronunciation. It's overwhelming. Overwhelming. What does it mean? Let's get to the meaning now. So, overwhelming means very big or very great in amount or very strong. Okay, so this is what overwhelming means. It shows us very strong emotion or a very strong majority or a very strong amount or huge. There are other words which describe overwhelming very well is profuse, enormous, immense, massive, huge. So these are the words which describe overwhelming. Now, probably we might say this party had an overwhelming support to win the elections. Okay, or I was overwhelmed to see my friend. Okay, so these are the examples which you can give. These are the examples which support or which tells you how you can use this word overwhelming. The second word is elevated. Elevated. What does this mean? Elevated. So elevated means raised or situated or placed higher from the surrounding areas. So that is one thing. Raised basically. Okay. Above the surrounding areas. So similar words are raised, uplifted, hoisted, high up, overhead. So these are words which have similar meaning or which we can use to express the same meaning. Okay, elevated. So elevated is a word which can be replaced by these words as well. Now, let's use this in our sentences. After doing workouts, our energy level gets elevated. After doing workouts, our energy level gets elevated, right? So which means that, when we do workouts, our energy level gets higher, or we get more energy. Okay, so it gets elevated. So this is how we can use this word elevated. You can come up with more sentences like this with the word elevated. It's very commonly used, and it's very simple to use as well, guys. Try coming up with new sentences, and it will help you in understanding the meaning and using it as well. Another word is critical. Critical. How it is pronounced? It's critical. Okay, this is also a very common word which is used every day in everyday conversations. Let's see what it means. Critical means important or of high priority, or very serious. Something is very serious, the matter is very serious, or somebody is sick and we say the patient is very critical. So serious or very important, high priority, crucial, urgent, etc., etc., depending on how it is used in a sentence. So, for example, if we use this word in our sentence, like, resigning from my job was a very critical decision which I took. Resigning from my job was a very critical decision which I had to take to pursue my dreams. Okay, resigning from my job was a very critical decision I had to take to pursue my dreams. Right? So this is a sentence which we can come up with using this word. You can give it a try, come up with another sentence by using this word. I'm sure you'll be able to do it. Let's move on to the next. Another word is sanity. Sanity. Yes, it's called sanity. This is also a word which will help you in speaking better English. Whenever you have to use, these words will elevate your speech. Right? See, I've used that word elevate here also. So these kind of words will elevate your speech, elevate your conversations, right? Help you sound more professional and more fluent and confident in English. So sanity is another word which you can use, or you can just collect these words and start using these in your own sentences. Now let's see what it means. It's like reasonable or sensible behavior or thinking. Reasonable or sensible behavior or thinking, right? Thinking rationally or logically is called sanity. Some words which can be used in place of this word is sensible, wisdom, balance, common sense. So these are all words related to this word sanity. So you can use these words also to replace this word. Okay. For example, the sanity of workers and staffs in healthcare industry is very important, right? So this is how we use this word sanity. There are a lot of other sentences which you can come up with. Give it a try. See if you can come up with a new sentence. Take help from Google or anywhere else, but try using it in your own sentences. The last one is endeavor. How it is pronounced? Endeavor. 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 So this is the pronunciation of this word endeavor. Okay, let's see what it means. It is a verb and it means try hard to do or achieve something. Okay, similar words are try, attempt, undertake, aspire, aim, seek, strive, struggle, or venture. So these are similar words which are related to this word endeavor. Now you have a lot of words, right? You know the simple words also, and you know this word also. So you can just try using all these, juggle these words and use in your own sentences, right? So you know what it means. You have a collection of words now related to this word as well, right? Endeavor. Now let's use this in our own sentence. I made an endeavor to start my YouTube channel to spread knowledge. I made an endeavor to start a YouTube channel to spread knowledge. Okay, so this is how I can use this word endeavor in my own sentence. Give it a try, guys. Probably in the beginning you might not be able to get an idea of how to use it in your sentences, but trust me on this, it's very simple, very easy. Take some references, Google the word, see its meaning, see different usages, and then once you get to know, get an idea of about all these things, it will be much easier for you to use it in your own sentences. And once you use it in your own sentences, definitely it will become much easier for you to memorize the word, use it in your own sentences, and to recall the word when it is required. Trust me on this. Whenever you get a word, try to collect some similar words also. Once you collect those similar words, it will be much easier for you to use that word also, because by using similar words you will be able to recall this word also which you have just read or you have come across. Okay, so always use these words with similar words. Find out some similar words also related to the word which you are learning. It will make your journey easy, and this is a very helpful exercise, guys. Trust me on this. Take out 10 minutes of yours, read a paragraph or two and find out 4-5 words also every single day and do this exercise. Take that word, get its meaning, use it in your own sentences, take out some similar words so that you can get some references also and you will get to understand that word better. So this is what you have to do every day for 10 minutes or 15 minutes for a month at least to see the difference. You will get a lot of words in your dictionary. In this way, you'll be able to collect a lot of new words and you'll never know it without any effort. Trust me on this. You will be able to memorize it, you will be able to use it in your own sentences, and while speaking also you will get different words while speaking. You will not be using the same words again and again. That is for sure. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye and take care.